All right, welcome in everybody. I'm Matt Seneca with PJ Tube, along here with David Reed, who is the CIO Information Technologies, correct?
That's correct.
All right, and thanks again for taking some time with us. This is our series of videos that kind of brings you behind the scenes of what is going on with our employees and coworkers here at Webco and PJ Tube. It's nice to know, other things that's going on in their lives. So, Dave, in your case, you build rockets.
Yes.
That is awesome. Can you kind of explain how you got into it and what kind of rockets we're talking about?
So a lot of people start out, kids, they build the little rockets, go out to the field.
I did.
Shoot them off. Standard kind of childhood. Well, many years later, my son came home with a rocket from school from a science program and said, "Dad, can we go shoot this off somewhere?" Well, I didn't have anything, but we'd gone to this place up in Pawhuska where they were having a rocket launch. So we went out there, took the rocket, and yeah, there's a bunch of kids shooting the little rockets, but there's also guys running around shooting big rockets. And it's like, that looks fun. And so I took it up as a way to do something with my kids. I also liked it because it was building, playing with fire.
Always fun.
My wife was not happy about, but I still have all my fingers and toes.
Right.
And generally got into it and kind of worked my way up. There's certification in it.
Wow.
You deal with electronics, you deal with a lot of physics and science, and it kind of goes with my job.
Sure.
Looks like a big tube, so that worked out, and have been doing that for 8 years now.
Wow.
And trying to work my way up to rockets that go over 40,000 feet.
Jeez.
And are more than Mach 2. So the rocket in the picture was my attempt at that, whether it didn't cooperate, but I'm still planning on putting that up.
So that hasn't gone up yet?
It hasn't gone up.
Right.
I was going to do it. I got to have clear weather to 40,000 feet.
Right.
I'm part of a club in Tulsa that does it. We go around, talk to kids, try to get them interested in science and technology and that kind of stuff. We did like a Saturn V rocket. It was about this tall.
Oh, man.
That we launched to commemorate the Apollo 11.
Right.
So we do a lot of stuff like that. It's kind of fun.
Very cool.
The club is called Tulsa Rocketry.
Okay.
So go to tulsarocketry.org. We do monthly launches. We do a 2-day launch up in Pawhuska, which is how I got started. As I said, we talk to kids once a year. We're getting ready to do it. We do a project called Rocket Science. So we've got about a 12-foot tall rocket. It's about 10 inches in diameter that we let kids load science experiments on.
Nice.
So we do a lot of things like that to try to get kids involved. We're a nonprofit organization, and it's a lot of fun. That
sounds great. So, all right, so for our final portion of the interview here, we have a couple goofy, fun questions, most of which are would you rather type questions. So you go ahead and pick one out of there. And I can read it, or you can read it, whoever wants to. All right, I'll read this one off. All right, name one thing on your bucket list.
Okay, a suborbital flight.
Ooh.
Aboard, Virgin Galactic, Bezos is doing that. There's some organizations still working on money.
Yeah.
But on the bucket list, that's one thing I'd like to do is to earn my astronaut wings.
That would be awesome. Soonish? Do they have like a date when that's supposed to be?
Nah, I'm going to let some other people go first.
Okay, that's a good idea. Good idea. Let some others try it. Yeah.
And then there's a issue of a $250,000 price tag.
Yeah.
But that's why it's on the bucket list and not on the done list.
All right, well, Dave, thank you so much for your time. Appreciate it. Stick around and stay tuned for our future videos as we kind of look into employees and coworkers' lives at PJ Tube and Webco. Dave, in your read. All right.